past continuous. In the case of past continuous, the main verb is going to be the present participle, that is VING form. It must have the helping verb be form. Now, what are the be form helping verbs in the past? Was and were. Singular nouns will take was. Plural nouns will take were. We use past continuous to refer to an action that was in progress at some time in the past. What were you doing yesterday at 9 p.m.? Here, helping verb were and do plus ing is equal to doing. Second person you will always take plural helping verb. For past tense plural helping verb is were. So we can say past continuous is equal to was or were plus present participle. Let me give you an example. I was watching a TV serial with my family. I was playing cards with my friends. When you refer to two past actions, one completed and the other in progress, you have to use simple past to refer to an action completed and to refer to another action in progress at the same time. When you called me, I was sleeping. Simple past plus past continuous. Here, when you called is the first action and it is in simple past. And during that time, I was sleeping is in progressive, so it is in past continuous form. I saw him when he was walking in the park. Past of see is saw and it is in simple past plus was plus present participle of verb walk is walking. It is in past continuous. Here are some more example sentences that contains two past actions. One is in simple past and the other one is past continuous. Let's see some examples. The snake bit me when I was sitting under the tree. Simple past plus past continuous. Don't you think so? I was gardening when you came to my house. Past continuous plus simple past. I was sitting in the bus when the accident took place. Past continuous plus simple past again. It was raining when I got. Past continuous plus simple past. You can also use two past continuous verbs when both actions were in progress. I was reading when you were cooking. Here, past continuous plus past continuous. Since both actions happen simultaneously and both should be in past continuous form. I was sleeping when the baby was crying. Past continuous plus past continuous. Now we will move to the third aspect in the past tense. Past perfect. In the past perfect, the main verb is going to be the past participle, what we call VEN form. Past participle must have a helping verb. The helping verb is going to be have form of auxiliary. In the past tense, you have only one have form auxiliary that is had. Whether the subject is singular or plural, we have to use only had. So, we can say past perfect is equal to had plus past participle or VEN. I had never seen her before. Had plus past participle of see is seen. I had wasted my time. Had plus past participle of waste is wasted. Normally, we use past perfect while describing past events. I went to the station. The train left. Now, when we combine these two sentences, the action that was the first over was the train leaving, and the action that was completed later was your reaching the station. So you have to say, when I went to the station, the train had already left. Here it is simple past plus past perfect. Past participle of leave is left. When we refer to two past actions, one completed earlier and the other completed later, we have to use past perfect to refer to the past action first completed, and simple past to refer to the action completed later. Because the train leaving was the first action completed. So that's in past perfect. And you are reaching the station was the second one. It is referred in simple past tense. I will explain one more example of simple past in past perfect. She told me her name after you had left. Two actions. One is your leaving and the other is her giving her name. The first action to be over was you are leaving. The second action was she gave her name. She gave her name after you had left. She gave her name is in simple past, plus you had left is in past perfect. Let me give you another example. When you came, I had finished my work. Two past actions. You are coming and me finishing the work. The first work to be completed, me finishing the work, and then you were coming. Now you have to say, when you came, I had finished my work. As simple as that. Simple past plus past perfect. Some more examples on simple past plus past perfect. You will understand better, I'm sure. I had spoken to my friend about you even before I wrote to you. Here it is past perfect plus simple past. By the time the police came, the crowd had run away. Simple past plus past perfect. He was in India for 5 years, but he had not learned any Indian language. Simple past plus past perfect. I met my school teacher. I was happy to see him. Simple past plus simple past. I had always wanted to see him. That's past perfect. Now we move to the last aspect in the past tense. Past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. The main verb is going to be present participle, that is VING. You have to use have form of the past tense had. Then you have to insert been. Had indicates the tense, Been indicates the perfect. VING form indicates that it is continuous. Past perfect continuous is equal to had plus been plus present participle VING. We use past perfect continuous to emphasize that something had been in progress continuously up to a certain point in the past. They had been calling your name for 15 minutes. I'll give you another example. My friend became anxious. He had been trying to contact me for 2 hours. Simple past plus past perfect continuous. Look at these distinctions. I was reading when Arjun rang the bell. Past continuous plus simple past tense. I was reading refers to an action that was in progress at that point of time. I had been reading when Arjun rang the bell. Past perfect continuous plus simple past tense. When I use past perfect continuous, I want to emphasize the fact that the reading has been done for quite some time. It has been in progress for quite some time. That's what it means. I switched off the air conditioner because it had been working for 12 hours. Simple past tense plus past perfect continuous. Let me give you another example. The plane could not land as it had been raining heavily since the morning. Simple past tense plus past perfect continuous. Let us sum up the 4 aspects in the past tense. You use simple past to refer to an action done in the past. We use past continuous to refer to a past action that was in progress at some point of time in the past. Past perfect is used to refer to the first completed of 2 past actions. Past perfect continuous is used to emphasize the fact that a past action had been in progress for some time. Example: I saw you in the market. Simple past tense, no doubt. I was playing a computer game yesterday. This is in past continuous tense, was playing. Past tense of be form is was, and VING or present participle of the verb play is playing. I had seen you even before you noticed me. Past perfect tense. Past tense of have form is had, and past participle VEN form of see is seen. We had been working hard to complete this project. Past perfect continuous. Past tense of have form is had, and we need to insert been to indicate perfect. And present participle of VING form of the verb work, which is working, and this indicates the continuous aspect. Now we move to the third tense. Future tense. You don't have a separate verb in English to indicate the future. Surprising? Let's see in the following examples. See, present tense. Saw, past tense. But to indicate a future, you have to use a modal verb like will or shall. That is why it is also said that English does not have a future tense. we have to use the present tense to indicate a future time. That's what it means. Modern grammarians do not talk about three tenses in English. They talk about past tense, present tense, that's it. But they refer to present time, past time, and future time. Now, how do we use a future tense then? We start with simple future. Simple future. We have to use what we have called bare infinitive form. I hope you remember. Bare infinitive form is nothing but VO form. Come, see, meet and eat. It has to be preceded by will or shall. Simple future is equal to will plus bare infinitive. Normally, it is said that if it is in the first person, I or we, you have to use shall. In the case of second or third person, you have to use will. If you use will in first person, it indicates a certainty. If you use shall in the second and third person, that indicates a certainty. But in the modern context, this distinction is not being strictly adhered to. Will and shall are frequently mixed. The normal tendency is to use will more often than shall. We will see that in the following examples. I will come tomorrow. She will come tomorrow. They will attend the meeting. There are other forms of indicating future time where we don't use will or shall. One commonly used form is going to. I am going to visit your place. When you use going to, it suggests a plan. You may go or you may not. We can also say, I am going to his house, where the certainty is greater. You can say, he comes tomorrow. The implication is, he is sure to come. So you can say, I will come tomorrow, or I am going to come tomorrow. I am coming and I come. When I say I come, it means that I'm definitely going to come. You get it? That's the idea. The sense of definiteness is less when I say I'm coming. It is even less when I say I'm going to come. So normally when you say I will come, I come, I'm coming, I'm going to come. All these forms are only in the present tense, but they indicate a future time. Though we talk about it as future tense, the exact way of saying will be they are in the present tense, indicating a future time. Now we move to the next aspect of future. Wondering what it is? We will see that now. Future continuous. We use future continuous to refer to an action that will be in progress at some point of time in the future. In future continuous, you have to use VING form of the verb. You have to use will or shall. In between, you have to insert be. So we can say future continuous is equal to will or shall plus be plus present participle or VING form. Let me give you some examples. I will be talking with you tomorrow. I will be attending this seminar next week. I will be running in the marathon race tomorrow. We will be writing out examination tomorrow. I will be attending a marriage tomorrow. Note some of the spellings like run, running, write, writing changes in present participle. So, in all these cases, you are referring to a future action that will be in progress at some point of time. That is future continuous. Now, we will go to the next aspect, that is future perfect. We use future perfect to refer to an action that will be completed at some point of time in the future. How do we form future perfect? We have to use the past participle form. It must have the modal will or shall. It must be followed by have. So we can say future perfect is equal to will or shall plus have plus past participle or VEN form. Examples: I will have completed the work tomorrow. I will have completed the courses by next year. I will have taken my degree next May. I will have submitted my thesis by next June. So, you refer to a future action and you feel that at this point of time in the future, this action will have been completed. The next one is future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. Normally, future perfect continuous is not used, though for technical purpose we include this in the aspect. In the case of future perfect continuous, we have to use the VING form. We have to use will. We have to use have, and we have to use been. So we can say future perfect continuous is equal to will plus have plus been plus present participle or VING. I will have been doing this work next year. Probably, we have to assume that next year at this point of time we will have been working on this quite for some time, but this is a form not frequently used. Now we will analyze the 12 forms by taking the verb come. Base verb come. Comes, VS form. Came, past tense or VED form. Coming, present participle or VING form. And come, present perfect or VEN form. Form the simple present tense. I come. It is in simple present tense, undoubtedly. Form the present continuous tense. I am coming. It is in present continuous tense. I have come. Present perfect tense. I have been coming. Present perfect continuous tense. I came. Now that is simple past tense. I was coming. What do you think it is? Past continuous. I had come. This is past perfect tense. I had been coming. Past perfect continuous tense. I will come. That is future tense. I will be coming. Future continuous. Don't you think so? I will have come. Future perfect. I will have been coming. Future perfect continuous. You put it in the other way. I read. That is simple present tense without any doubt. I read. Simple past. What'll be the future tense? You tell me. I will read. Yes. I am reading. That is present continuous. I was reading. Past continuous. I will be reading. Future continuous. I have read. Present perfect. I had read. Past perfect. I will have read. Future perfect. I have been reading. Present perfect continuous. I had been reading. Past perfect continuous. I will have been reading. Future perfect continuous. Now, you have to take verbs and create 12 forms repeatedly to master these 12 constructions to start with. Once you get these 12 constructions in your mind, how these constructions are to be generated, and then focus on the usage, for which usage you are going to use with aspect. Through continuous drill, you have to get these 12 verbal structures into your subconscious mind that you should be able to use them without any big mental preparation. Now, we are going to take up for study concord. Wondering what it is? By concord, we mean agreement. Agreement between the subject and the verb. The verb of a sentence should agree with the subject in matters of person and number. By person, we mean first person, second person, third person. By number, we mean singular and plural. I goes with am in the present tense. I am walking. Was in the past tense. I was talking. Have in the present tense. I have a car. Had in the past tense. I had a car. Do in the present tense. I do a lot of work at home. And did in the past tense. I did the sum. The plural persons we, you, they go with are in the present tense. We are doing the job. You are doing the job. They are doing the job. Were in the past tense. We or you or they were doing the job. Have in the present tense. We or you or they have the job. Had in the past tense. We or you or they had done the job. Do in the present tense. We or you or they do the job. And did in the past tense will be we or you or they did the job. The third person singular, he, she, it, they go with is in present tense. He or she or it is going to the market. Was in the past tense. For example, he or she or it was there at home. Has in the present tense. He or she or it has done the job. Had in the past tense. He or she or it had gone. Does in the present tense. Example, he or she or it does the job. And did in the past tense. Example, He or she or it did the job. I am a student. Present tense with first person singular noun I. We are students. Present tense with first person plural form we. I was a teacher. Past tense with singular noun I. We were teachers. Here, past tense with plural noun we. You were a good worker. Past tense with second person you. He is a poet. Present tense with third person singular. He was a poet. Past tense with third person singular he. He is a singer. Present tense with third person singular he. She was a singer. Past tense with third person singular she. It's a line. Present tense with third person singular it. It was a line. Past tense with third person singular it. They are engineers. Present tense with third person plural they. Now, you try to understand the person and the helping verb used in these sentences. They were engineers. I have a guitar. We have bicycles. You have a pleasing personality. He has a scooter. She has a charming smile. It has a nice resting place. He had a car. She had a house. It had big teeth. We do all the household work. You do your job. He does his job well. She does her job well. They did their job well. In the above examples, we have sentences in simple present or simple past with any one of the helping verbs am, is, are, was, were, do, did, does, have, has, had, functioning as the main verb. Coming to number. Singular nouns in the present tense must go with VS form. Plural nouns go with VO form. By VS form, we mean base form plus S. By VO form, we mean base forms. A teacher teaches. Here, teacher is singular noun and VS form of verb teach is teaches. Teachers teach. Teachers is a plural noun, so VO form of verb is teach. A rose smells good. Roses smell good. Can you see the difference? Again, rose is singular noun and rose is plural noun. Some more examples for better understanding. A man is not an animal. Men are men. Now, there are other concords to be taken care of. When you have two singular nouns linked by and, you should give a plural verb. Ram and Sham are twins. Two nouns, Ram and Sham, are linked by and. So, we use plural helping verb are. My father and my sister are coming together. Sometimes we use as well as or along with to link two singular nouns. In that case, we use singular helping verb. My father as well as my sister is coming. My father along with my sister is coming. Can you see the difference? Similarly, when I say Ram along with Krishna is coming, you have to give only a singular verb and not a plural one. Please pay attention. Pronouns like each, every, none, no one, either, neither should take only singular verbs. Each of the players is to get a lakh of rupees. Every one of the students is absent. Either of you is guilty. Neither of us deserves the prize. No one is to be blamed for this debacle. If two singular nouns are connected by and but expressing one idea, we have to use only a singular helping verb. Don't forget. Bread and butter is what a man needs. Here, bread and butter are two singular nouns connected by and it expresses one idea, so the singular helping verb is. Let me give you another example. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady are two singular nouns connected by and. It gives you one idea. Some more examples for you to understand. Age and experience brings wisdom. The long and short of it is that we are not going out. Look at these two sentences. My friend and colleague is coming. My friend and my colleague are coming. Can you see a marked difference? Yes. In the first instance, my friend and colleague are the same person, so we are using singular verb is. In the second one, my friend and my colleague are two different persons, so we have to use a plural verb, are. Singular nouns connected by either or, neither nor should take only a singular verb. Either Sham or Ram has done it. Neither Sham nor Ram has done it. If by either or, neither nor, we link a singular noun and a plural noun, then we have to use only a plural helping verb. The plural helping verb should be preceded by the plural subject. Neither the principal nor the teachers were available. It's wrong to say neither the teachers nor the principal were available. Neither the chief minister nor his cabinet ministers were willing to comment. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular verb. The news is good. The noun news is in plural form but singular in meaning. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular helping verb. The wages of sin is death. The noun wages is in plural form but singular in meaning. Can you see the difference? Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular helping verb, as I already mentioned. Politics is a dirty game. The noun politics is in plural form but singular in meaning. So, it takes only a singular helping verb is. Here, we have some more sentences where the noun is in plural form but singular in meaning. The United Nations is our only hope. Mathematics is a tough subject. 150 kilometers is not a long distance. 10,000 rupees is a fair price for this bike. Nouns, United Nations, mathematics, kilometers, rupees are nouns plural in form, but singular in meaning. So, they take the singular helping verb is. Here are some more uncountable nouns which take singular helping verbs. Let's see some. The baggage is heavy. The equipment is heavy. The furniture is costly. Uncountable nouns such as baggage, furniture, equipment, luggage, machinery, scenery should take only singular verbs. Pay attention.